Hello everyone, Meisterang here. This is just a voiceover of an existing run because this was that rank 30 run that I did earlier and forgot to have my mic on. Anyway, yeah, we lose a soul slot. It's fine. Like it's not. I've beaten King difficulty in the pre-change, the pre-big update throne mode. Yeah, I never expected to be checkmated by a single rook and 2 bishops. Whoops. But that's alright. But yeah, as I was saying, I've played the game without a soul slot before. And I can do it again. The game plan's still going to be the same. So as long as nothing goes wrong, the whole like get out of jail aspect of the soul cards, like I won't miss that much. The real downside is if there's a rook that's like approaching the bottom row, and I'm not able to walk into range to be right next to it, then that's when it can be a big problem. So, yeah, adding 3 rooks is obviously super dangerous. I think it's more dangerous than the 2 knights and 2 bishops. Kings can't die, there's only kings. I wasn't too excited about the scope, but I think going back, I should have taken the error card because twin rule ended up being my undoing on this attempt, where one of the kings just approached me too quickly. They didn't have time to deal with it. Also, surprise attack didn't end up being useful enough. It's like, okay, it kind of gives me 2 extra turns to work with, and some more firepower. But the 2 extra turns, like my plan at the beginning of the level involved waiting for like the knights to approach. Like the knight would move on turn 1 or turn 2, and then I would shoot them. But yeah. So, as you see, there's a king bearing down on me, while I simultaneously have to deal with all the rooks and some other pieces too. So, yeah, so this didn't end up working out. That's fine. We'll just try again. Yeah, the king looked like he was leaving, but then he came back. And you want to stay away from it as much as possible. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, it wasn't on this floor. Oh, it was... Okay, I'd forgotten what happened. It was... the king psyched me out, and then both kings approached me for real. If I push them both back here, that's still not good enough. I got the best case scenario and still wasn't quite able to regenerate ammo in time. Alright, 3rd time's a charm. But yeah, like I said before, I've beaten King difficulty. Like, I wonder how much more difficult this is than King difficulty pre-update. Our shotgun is so much better. I mean, our shotgun does 3 times as much damage as it did pre-update, because we had to take the Solomon back before the update. So we had 1/3 as much firepower. Pieces had... Well, rooks didn't have that huge buff to their health. Well, pieces in general, they just had the health that they started the game with at rank 1. Anyway, yeah, we see a taunting hop, we pick a taunting hop, and if I have to deal with having plus 20-degree fire arc for the entire run, I will. I'm not expecting to reasonably flip that card ever at a point where it matters that it's flipped. Yeah, taunting hop makes knights move every turn, but that's fine. if I'm 2 spaces away from a knight diagonally or 3 spaces orthogonally, it will move to be right next to me, so I'll be able to use my taunting hop. And the taunting hop also helps me with my ammo. It makes me a lot safer, so I was looking for a card that will make me safer, and taunting hop is a card that does that. And it also helps me with my ammo. So we need to be able to hop on the queen next turn. So I could shoot the queen, but if I push her straight up, she won't move to be adjacent to me, and that would be the biggest problem. Or that would be a run-ender anyway. Okay, just hop and shoot, like normal. Being 1 space away from the edge is kind of dangerous if there's a piece on the edge, because I can't use my taunting hop. But it ended up being fine. And hey, look, I exhausted dark hallways before the... I mean, I think at this point we're pretty safe, even with the plus 23 fire. Yep. And I could have just shot the king from all the way on the left, but whatever, I don't want the volley shields triggered. So yeah, stacking taunting hop cards adds the damage together, so if I took jump king, I would do 3 damage with my taunting hop. Yeah, engraved bullet is like kind of a nothing card for most of the run, it's fine, but I don't want to take battle of attrition. Basically, extortion is a really good card, so that's the card I end up picking. Bishop's moving every turn. That just means they'll get in range faster for me to get extra turns. So, yeah. So now both bishops and knights move every turn. But yeah, bishops aren't a threat from the opposite corner of the stage though, which is nice. So it makes them less dangerous in terms of discovered checks, and the fact that they move every turn means they'll get into range very quickly so I can shoot them. So it's like kind of a double benefit. Kind of. Anyway, we gotta open up a column because the king and bishop keep blocking the columns. There we go, angling our shot up as much as possible to maybe do damage to pawns. And I think I might have been a little lucky that the king blocked that leftmost rook, but it's fine. Okay, well, Black Mist is another get out of jail free card. Hey look, it's Purgatory with my no soul slot. Amazing. And Caltrops is situational, and we're not in a situation where we want it. So, Black Mist it is, and now the queen is 1 turn faster as well. Everything's just faster. There's only 2 queens in the level, it's fine. And as long as I position myself to be able to use Taunting Hop, nothing can stop me. There we go. We could have shot that bishop, but I don't like triggering the folly shields, even if I know it's safe. Just like, you know, what if I'm forgetting something, and the folly shield actually was going to save my sorry butt. Whoop, can't shoot the rook, that's fine. Yeah, Black Mist and Taunting Hop are both cards that help you go after the king. You jump in to shoot the king, and then if you're in check afterward, you use the Black Mist, and you can just try that again. So, I'm not a fan of Theocracy, even with Extortion. So yeah, we'll just make bishops have very little health. Make it very easy to cash in the Extortion value. Those extra turns. And given that Legion was nerfed like a lot, I think it's fine to take it because my gun has so much firepower. Yeah, the change to... Yeah, whoops, I can't use my taunting hop because there's a pawn behind that queen and the other queen's up against a wall. Well, I just gotta do as much damage as I can. Oh yeah, it's like, maybe I can hit the 2 health bishop. Alright. And here I'm trying to decide how much I should try to cash in these extra turns from the bishops. Stacking extra turns like that is always like, ugh, could have done even better. Taunting hopping a 1 health bishop. Alright, but as long as I can take out all the rooks. Yeah, there's only 2 rooks left. We're not in any danger at all. Oh look, our fire arc is back to normal. When the level's already over. Alright, what do I end up taking here? Yeah, knights move every turn, so Nightmare is just, you know, add a knight, and knights -1 health. So yeah, definitely this is the best pick. Yeah, the knights that are completely blocked will not be planning to move, because that's how the AI works. Or that's just how the game works. But if there's a knight that can't move at all, it means it's blocked by 2 layers of pawns, or 2 layers of pieces. So it's not a threat to me anyway. Yeah, I'm also generally just not too scared of Nightmare. There's the Queen Nightmare card that I'm very scared of, but that card got nerfed. Okay, well we got 2 low health bishops, there we go. Even if that shot didn't work, I had an extra life. Why didn't I just shoot the rook there? Oh right, because I had that increased fire arc from... Yeah, I have a 90-degree fire arc, so I don't have guaranteed shots from diagonally adjacent. But it worked. Alright. Yeah, +2 firepowered, all pieces +2 health. What a weird combination of stats. It's like, definitely bad for me because I want to shoot down multiple pieces in a single turn, so I'm like getting one use out of the +2 firepower, but double use out of the +2 health. Yeah, still not a fan of Theocracy, and yeah, I think in this, normally I don't value Black Mist too much. Like, it's good, but you need like the cards that will get you through the level before you get the cards that will protect you. But since this gun is just so independently strong, like I don't even, like, and I have black, or whatever, I have Taunting Hop. Like I have the best gun in the game, and I have Taunting Hop. And I have an extra barrel. Like I already have some really good stuff. So I just gotta stay as safe as possible. I mean, not just yet. And yep, as you see, Taunting Hop is still really good. But yeah, so the fact that I don't have a soul slot is fine because I have multiple sources of extra turns and I have multiple extra lives. And I have Sawed-Off Justice. Yeah, very hard to lose at this point. Okay, well, yeah, none of these picks are great. I don't want to add a whole bunch of pieces to the board on turn 1, and I don't want to add an entire row of pieces on turn 30. So it's like, yeah, also giving all pieces -1 speed will make Nightmare a little bit more dangerous. But yeah, I ended up taking Steady Aim plus Dark Hallways because it's, you know, it's just +5-degree fire arc, which is probably the tamest pick I can get here. Alright. Although maybe all pieces -1 speed would have been good because I have Legion. It's like every speed penalty I can give pawns is a big deal when there's this many pawns. No fear, literally guaranteed. Not literally, figuratively, literally guaranteed. Shot on the bishop. I could have spent my entire shell shooting a 1 health bishop. I didn't want to do that. There we go, stacking extra turns. Amazing. At this point... Oh look, we turned off the Dark Hallways cards. The both of them. Look at how accurate we are. We can actually kind of shoot stuff from a distance. Okay, well I still don't want to add a whole bunch of pieces on turn 30. And yeah, Corner Despot is pretty nice. I could have considered taking the top option, but I guess I didn't. It's all good. Castle is kind of a kind of an upside, because like usually, well, okay, so in this kind of situation where I could just shoot the king down, like I really wish I didn't have castle, but it's okay. A lot of the time I'm planning to shoot down the rooks anyway, and castle just gives me another opportunity to be a little safer and stun rooks. And if the rooks come in first, then castle is a nothing card. I'm always a fan of taking a nothing card for white. Well, I can get all that accuracy, considering how close pieces are to the edge of the board at the start, and I have Corner Despot, so like I can get a thing going with this Expert Sniper and Corner Despot. I don't know what a Cabadon is, but I could, I'll just search it up at some point. But I don't want to give queens the ability to move every turn. It's like I want to be on the edge of the board. I don't want to penalize myself for being on the edge of the board. So yeah, I gave pawns spears because I'm just that confident in my wave clear. Okay. Oh wow, I can actually make use out of that one blade I got from Corner Despot. Amazing. And knights have dramatically reduced health. Nightmare takes away a point of health, and so does Taunting Hop. They normally have 6 health, and now they only have 4. So that shot is very, very much guaranteed. Alright. Let's just take out as much as we can. Hopefully we can get rid of that pawn. Oh no, we can use Taunting Hop instead. I don't remember 100% of what I did. Oh, good thing that square is open. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think I should have done it the other order. I should have shot the upright bishop first and then hopped on the bottom left one. Well, this is fine. We have Taunting Hop. Sorry, we have 2 black mists. And Taunting Hop. We're just invincible. Nothing can possibly hurt us. But yeah, we need to be on the edge of the board as much as we can because we get that big accuracy bonus. But it's all good. Yeah, we have a 5-degree fire arc on the edge of the board. We don't really have the range to be on the edge of the board all the time. But yeah, I think here, yeah, Clean Grape Shot is pretty cool. Really the best pick here is Royal Loafers, but I just thought it would be funny to add 8 spear pawns. To just flex all over the white army by giving them an extra 16 pawns and giving everything spears. Like, look at that, that's 24 pawns. That's 3/8 of the board. That's almost 40% of the board is pawns with spears, and I don't even care. And they get assault. Yeah, I forgot that pikeman in this mod also gives assault. Alright. So Yeah, this is just me showing off how much wave clear I have. Shouldn't I just shoot from this square? I ended up taunting hopping up. There we go. So I gotta find times to get that ammo back. Alright. So yeah, here I remember I was considering if I kill that rook, the knight will be attacking me and I'll be in checkmate. And then I realized that I will not be in checkmate because the knight will be blocking the queen. So yeah, we're very safe if we just shoot the rook. Oh yeah, and the bishop moved in the way. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, wanna recoil down, get to the bottom of the board, get out of the queen's range, still be on the edge, and whoops. Good thing we have Black Mist. What did I do here? I think the best thing I could have done was, well, I guess just wait. We don't need to play risky. Alright. If I hop on the king, I'll swap with the rook, and I won't have a good shot on the king next turn, which is why I just did that to the queen instead. Look at that pinpoint accuracy, that 5-degree fire, because there are no rooks on the board. Yeah, look at this. I'm in check from a pawn on turn 1. Don't even. Just reload in place. Yeah, that's what we did. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a secret ending. As long as I can leave a a bishop alive, or if I kill all the bishops, but then another pawn promotes to a bishop. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a Black Mist turn soon, which is alright, because we got 2 of them. So yeah, I ended up shooting the bishop, and then, yeah, so at this point I was like, oh, I could shoot something, but I did not want to be completely out of ammo. Like if Black Mist spawned me in a spot that put me in stalemate, and I had 0 ammo at all, I could be forced to use 2 Black Mists in a row, and I didn't want that to happen. So I ended up just moving. I ended up just wasting a turn in order to make sure I don't get stalemated. It is pretty fun seeing just how far I can move with Black Mist. Well, I ended up using my second Black Mist pretty quickly. That's fine. Should be safe at this point. We have Taunting Hop, so the boss isn't really a threat. Like, he can't corner us against the edge of the board. So he can just jump on his head. There are no bishops left, so I'm gonna allow some pawns to promote. And maybe we'll get another bishop. So I really do want to get the secret. Let's do a little bit more damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got a bishop. Awesome. We also have a rook, which means castle will make it take a little bit more effort to get out of the level. And there we go. So beating the white king was the hard part. Beating the black bishop is the easy part because all the rank changes don't affect how many pieces the bishop summons. Like, there's just only those 12 pieces. And at the beginning of the boss fight, there were 24 pawns, 4 rooks? I don't think I added any rooks, so I think it was just 3. But yeah, a lot of rooks, a lot of queens, a lot of everything. Meanwhile, this bishop fight just summons 12 pieces. So as long as I don't wipe out every single piece on the board, the bishop won't summon again. It'll be a very simple fight. Of course, we have both black mists back, so still a pretty easy fight. The hardest part is going to be remembering to have a shell left in our clip. Or it would be if we cleared out the bishop and then castle forced to clear out the rook as well. And summoned an entire army, it would have been a whole thing. But yep, there we have it. Yep, secret ending on rank 30. I've beaten this mod. Oh yeah. Anyway, at this point, I want to try out the other two modes, the rat mode and the bomb mode, but those are currently being tweaked a little bit more. So once those are finished being tweaked, I'll try those, because that seems like fun. And in the meantime, probably I'll just see if I can beat the mode that can beat rank 30 with any other gun. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know what other guns would be viable. Maybe the Royal Loafer's gun would be viable for kind of the same reason that Sonic Boom is, except not quite as good. The Bullseye on rank whatever, where I hard-coded Blind Rage, maybe I'll try that. I don't know. See you next time.